Yeah, I'll start just with Jada. You really got to see some time at Alabama and gain some confidence there. It looked like. Just what was your mindset coming into this one to have the performance you had, career high scoring?
My mindset really, like, I was just, coach says come out, don't be scared, hit them first. That's just what I was thinking, going into this game for sure.
Yeah, I guess how much have you worked on, I guess, developing your game under coach to get these type of moments? I mean, to just see your minutes grow recently.
Oh yeah, like a lot. We stay in the gym during practice. Coach is pushing me, make sure I'm going my hardest. So I really think that's just helped me be able to, translate my practice to the game for sure.
Yeah. Coach, just I guess y'all played three really good teams to start off SEC play and taking your lumps along the way. Just what do you hope that this is doing for your team? This experience is where it's obviously not fun to look at the scoreboard at the end, but to know that you're playing against really, I mean, South Carolina, some of the best.
We're playing the best. I mean, the SEC is the best league in the nation. I think one positive takeaway for today, we only gave up 7 points off of second chance, and we had been struggling rebounding. We'd given up a lot of O boards in the previous contest in the SEC, and I thought that was a focus for tonight, and I thought that was something that we actually took heed to, and I thought we were physical and we rebounded a lot harder. We all, obviously implemented just some different, attacks, ways to get within our offense and ways to get downhill and share the basketball. I thought we needed to shoot it a little bit better, obviously, but I thought we really did try to attack them and still try to share the ball, and I thought those were a couple of the positives.
Yeah, I mean, second quarter to, whenever y'all, were equal 19-19, what do you think the team was doing so well in that quarter?
I think we were really trying to force the issue off the pick and roll and really try to get it from side to side. We tried to focus on paint touches, and when we actually did that, we were able to get down the lane line or spray it for a three.
Yeah, Jada, I guess what's been the adjustment for you this year as far as like what's so different about Coach Musick's system to what y'all did last year, and how's it been, I guess, a learning process?
It's very different from last year. I'll start off with that, but just getting used to Coach Musick's offense is like, I don't know. I felt like more comfortable, definitely like coming off the ball screens and stuff like that. Like I think that really was like a key to giving me confidence because like I feel comfortable in the ball screen. So yeah.
Yeah, we saw a few of your finishes at the rim where, I mean, you really just have such a long extension that you can get it over even some taller defenders. I guess how much have you how have you worked on, I guess, your body control and just being able to utilize your natural length to finish shots like that?
Well, yeah, I've always been long. I've always had that build. So one of my key emphasis, especially with trainers and coaches, was just use your length, use your length. So that's just really been a key focus whenever I'm working out, practicing.
And it can be hard for teams to lose by scores like this. But I guess what do you sense the vibe in the locker room is like? How are y'all staying still upbeat and knowing that y'all still have obviously goals in front of you?
Honestly, we're staying together. Of course, we're in the SEC. It's going to be a hard game every night. We know that, so we just take what we can from the experience, learn and grow, and just move forward and ready for the next game.
Yeah. I want to focus real quick, Coach, on Tessa Johnson and Raven Johnson. How much do they help, I guess, their offense, just everything run through them? What do you see from those two guards?
Well, first of all, they're very efficient. So, whenever they do get an open shot, they're knocking it down. When Tessa goes 3 for 4 and Raven goes 2 for 4 from the 3-point line, that's extremely efficient from the 3-point line. But then they can also get downhill. I thought they were kind of turning the corner because we weren't hedging properly, especially in the first quarter. So we've got to make sure that we stick to the game plan and we execute and we stay aggressive in our ball screen coverage.
Yeah, and then Joyce Edwards for them, I guess, just how tough is she to stop?
She's just a force to be reckoned with in the paint. When she gets low, she can elevate. She's long. She's physical. And so when you've got a 4 and a 5 like that, they're just a huge presence in the paint that obviously take a huge focus. But she's, one of the best players in the nation.
Yeah, obviously, pretty upset about the boards at Alabama. Y'all were winning the rebound battle at halftime. I think ended up losing it by 9 or so. Just what did you see from the team today to compete on the glass against a team that I think that their rebound margin was 15 and a half to do better than most teams have against them?
And that was a huge point of emphasis. Like I told them, we have to make sure that we're blocking out, and and if we can keep their bigs off of the boards, then our guards have to go get it. I thought there were a couple we still could have went and snatched, but at the same time, I thought the points of emphasis and for my team to respond and to be physical and to rebound at the rate in which we did, I'm extremely proud of them.
Yeah, and I guess just wrap up on this. You got a game against Tennessee coming this weekend. Just now that y'all are in this mode where it's quick turnaround game, and it's always really quality opponents. What do you hope that the team learned from last week's experience to be more ready this time when they have that next Sunday game?
Like you said, it is a quick turnaround. So we have to take the positives from today and we have to grow on them, but we have to take the negatives and we have to fix them. Obviously, one of the negatives was our turnovers again today, and that's going to be a point of emphasis that we have to be able to handle because Tennessee's going to press us. So we have to make sure that we value possessions, value the basketball, and limit careless turnovers.
Yeah, Coach, I only got one for you. Sorry, I let Ethan monologue for a while. I didn't want to steal his thunder. But for you, when you have games like this, and especially when it comes down to March when you want to be playing your best basketball, what are those little areas that you can use from a night like tonight that can get you there to, picking up a big win in tournament play and getting this team to where you want it to be come the end of the year?
I think fixing some things within the offense. I thought, like Jada mentioned, the initiation. It's just a motion to get into our offense, but utilizing the pick and roll. I thought we did a really good job with that, considering that's been a point of emphasis this week. I thought like I said, the rebounding was a point of emphasis. Like I told him in the locker room after the game, you just showed that you're capable of rebounding, so no excuses. We're capable of being physical. We're capable of rebounding, and we have to do that night in and night out because it is a gauntlet in the SEC. So, we have to take the positives, and then we're going to continue to work on the things that we need to grow and get better at, and we're going to continue to climb the mountain.
I think Ethan asked, but what'd you make of Jade's night tonight?
I was extremely proud of her. She's been really working hard. I've been pushing her in practice. I think the fact that she's been working on that first step, getting downhill and staying within that lane line. And then, when she gets that open shot, she has a great shot. And so she can score at all three levels, especially off that jump shot. And I think she's just getting more comfortable. She's playing at a really high rate and being more aggressive. And that's exactly what I need from her.
Awesome. Thanks, Coach. I'll turn it back over.
Yeah, I just have one more. It's for Jada. Speaking of that, just the confidence that Coach is showing in you, there was that one play where, y'all had three in the corner, and it felt like it was just to let you go work. What does that do for you as a player to know that they have that much trust in you to just go make a play?
It definitely it gives me confidence for sure, and it makes me feel like, I'm valued and like, I can play my game. So, yeah.
And you did finish, I think that was your and one play, was it? Not just, I guess, what was that moment like for you, to go and get that bucket when the play was for you?
Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, it was set up, and I was just, I just went. Went for the layup, and, I was able to make it. So